afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us if you're here watching now. Whilst we are cheating a little bit today, in regards to setting up the aircraft and things, I am just renaming the live stream title, which doesn't seem to make any difference. In the outcome of my videos, just putting it in anyway. Today's flight is quite a long one. Save that. Changes saved. Okay, so apparently we will be live there. Today we are flying from Manchester, which at the moment could be quite exciting because it's fully staffed, which I will show you any second. I just want to get from discharge. Okay, let's cancel recall you. I've brought the stream in a little bit early today just so you can watch me fiddle around and mess around in the cockpit. Always dim those because they just look better. Panel floodlights out again, looks better. When we request IFR clearance and then taxi, we're not going to be requesting push start because according to Microsoft Flight Simulator we should be facing out on this stand. Hopefully nobody else, once I connect to that sim, hopefully there's nobody parked outside of us. So yeah, we won't need push. Let's have a look here. Continue with setup any moment. Let's have a look. Manchester, we are stand 204. Face it wrong way. At least we're on 204 though, not 204 left or right, I don't think. Okay, let's get you out of the way. As you can see at the moment, Manchester does have delivery ground tower and 80's online at the moment, so we'll contact them very soon. I just hope they stay there whilst I sort this out. So I don't know why flaps 15's set. Throttles back to idle. Flaps are in transit, aren't they? There. Just about. Why did we have flap 15 set? I've no idea. Let's get you. Let's have a look. VHF squawking. Let's have a look at this. Route request. Load it. Come on. Right. It's loaded, but with no departure. Tom 211. Yeah. Okay, let's get into departure then. So, on a departure you start with runway first, then your departure. On an arrival, if you're programming an arrival in, and approach, you start with the arrival first, then the runway. So, today we will be, let me just check, runway 23 right, it's always nice. And the departure sim brief gave us is a Cookson 1 Romeo departure. That one, execute that, and Okay, that'll do. Let's have a look at everything else. Routes. It's good. Still quite frustrating there's no direct to function in the 787 by default, because sometimes you get given a direct to, you've got to just delete legs, which is frustrating. Let's just make sure there's no discontinuities. Comba, let me just have a look where that is. Comba. Our final, let's get that out a sec. Tenerife South, been there a few times myself. Where's Comba then? Is that going to be? It's going to be the beginning of the, yeah, arrival. So we've got up to the arrival, and then after that, let's have a look. See if we can't get it in. What's it going to give me? Load that up. So it is a Comba 1 X-ray arrival. So like I was just saying, come departure arrivals. Next page. For approaches, arrivals and approaches, you start with this side stars. JKL. It's not even there, is it? HIJ. Okay. Combo 1 X-ray. Yep. That's right. And runway is 07. It's the only runway I've ever actually landed on in that direction. Let me have a look at differences here. And what's that final waypoint? Let's try the ILS Yankee with the Xanos transition. Get that in for now. Execute that. If there's any ATC on down there, we'll probably end up getting vectored anyway. Check this again for any discontinuities. All looks good. Just add that to route down on Navigraph. Hold it where? That is yeah, there is a hold. Right, so if we end up going missed, we'll fly to and hold at Couture, ready to get vectored back in, but that won't happen. That looks good. 9 pages of legs. Index. Let's see if it's going to play a ball today. Performances. Let me load my sim brief up. I could put as many digits as I can in. As per sim brief, but I'm not a real airline pilot, so 0 fuel weight we can put in. Estimated 0 fuel weight is 167.4. Always tells me it's invalid, but I do like to try, so leave that one. That's another invalid entry. I think the 7.8 is just going to be a pain in the backside today. Flap 5's invalid as well. Okay, take off course. Let's pull up 192. Everything's an invalid entry today. Okay. Oh, it's because I'm not. My bad. Right, okay. Let's try this again. It's because all the digits built up in the scratch pad there. Let me have a look. Where were we? There, okay. Now that's gone in. Okay, flat 5 takeoff. Estimate takeoff way 9.2. 3. Right, that gives you automatic V speeds. They're going to vanish, and we're going to end up taking off with no V speeds. I think we're done there. Like I say, I'm not a real airline pilot, it's all done. For entertainment purposes, let's get... In fact, before we get the checklist up, we will now connect to vPilot. Get some frequencies plugged in, get ATIS as well, so we can get all the information we need. vPilot version, yep. Not going to say fuck Charlie mod was. I think let's have a look. Going to be Tomjet 121 today. 787. Yep. File a flight plan. Load today. That's the file for vPilot. Send and receive voice. Yep, because there's no other way of doing it. Time en route 3 hours 53. I didn't know it was about 4 hours. And last time I went it was like 4 hours 20 minutes. Coming back it was a little under 4 hours, so that's all going to depend on wind, I think. Flight plan filed, connected. Okay, forget which one it is. 2. Let's have a look. So to begin with, we have. Oh, I forgot that vanished. I'm going to have to bring that down so I can read it as we go. So first we will do ATIS to 1.980. Okay, stick it in there. Let me get my pen and paper. Let's have a listen.
Time 1350 Zulu. Automatic. Runway in use 23 right.
Yep.
Transition level flight level 65. Surface wind 190 degrees 14 knots. Varying between 130 and 220 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Broken 4,300 feet. Towering cumulus detected. Temperature +12. Dew point +7. QNH 999 hectopascal. Threshold QFE 990 hectopascal. Acknowledge receipt of information kilo. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
Okay. So information kilo, QNH 999. Don't know, it always goes back to inches, don't know why. Oh, it's already set, 999. 260 to 280, that's about right. Okay. Let's get the checklist. Normal menu. We're already started, so we'll load the before taxi. I've never changed my auto brake to rejected takeoff, I don't believe. But that's all good. Let me anti-ice. We are automatic for now on approach. In fact, Tenerife won't even need it. Got it on auto there as well. Cold countries, for some reason, it doesn't seem to work on auto, so you've got to turn it on. Recall. Checked. Flight controls. Come here. Checked. Grounding equipment. It's clear, we'll just assume we've loaded up. And APU off, and APU gens off. Turn dome down, don't like it. Master bright, turn you up. Before start, we've started. That's the signs. I like to push that. MCP, B2, yeah, they're all in. Heading, runway heading's 231. Runway heading in, just in case. It's all good. Takeoff speeds, they're already in. CD pre-flight completed. Taxi takeoff briefing, we'll assume it's completed because I would only be talking to myself. Before takeoff, checklist flaps. Should have landing lights in there and maybe a couple of other things, but leave it there. Excuse me. Okay, so for the time being, get nav display in there. I don't know why, I'm sure I can get the... nav display. Okay, anyway. Get... flaps traveling. Very good. I'm going to change over now to... there is only ground online now. Let's have a look. So following the top down, I think it's bottom up, I think, for departure, is it not? I could be wrong. 121, 21, 705, 21, 705, we're listening there. And I'll get grounding as well, 121, 3855, I think. Get you in there. So 121.705 is clearance delivery. And we're not hearing anything at the moment. So all the aircraft you see now, as odd as it is because I can't see why he would be holding there, are live on the network. So he's going to need to scoot out of the way soon. Let me load my departure airport up. Zooming right in on Navigraph will give me taxiway, stands, everything else I need. So taxi, let's have a look at Manchester. Got some arrivals. Why he's not moving. do the speed, runway headings in. Right, that's what I forgot to check. So departure, unless we are told otherwise, is maximum 5,000 feet. Again, that's unless we're told otherwise. Nav on. That button doesn't seem to work on my Bravo. Oh, no, it's alright, okay. Flight directors on, then nav. All throttle is armed. Yeah, the nav button on my Bravo doesn't seem to work to turn on. I'll have to fix that. But look, what is this saying? Doors, brake, park, brake set. Okay, I know we haven't done a very professional job with the... Meant to be able to use this, the AFB, as well as that together to bring it to a slightly further level of realism. It's going with a bit of a dance mind. I'm not hearing anything on delivery at the moment. 121,705. Make sure I put that in right. 2. 121,705 is right. Somebody's here. Maybe not. Is somebody keying the mic then? I don't know. Manchester clearance delivery Tomjet 211 is stand 204 with information kilo on board, QNH 999er. Requesting IFR clearance to Sofia, Reina Sofia, Tenerife South, Tomjet 211. Aircraft type is 787. Messed that right up.
Tomjet 121 Manchester delivery, thanks. You cleared to Tenerife South, Cooks on 1 Romeo, departure squawk 0751.
Cleared to Tenerife South via the Cooks on 1 Romeo departure, squawking 0751 for Tomjet 211.
Tomjet 121, correct.
0751 in there. And then my TCAS warning should have gone. Yep. I don't know what. The auto throttle discharge. I don't know. Don't know what that is. Seat belts are on. Yep. IRS is on, obviously. Yeah. 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 Map. That's all set. Somebody is keying the mic. I don't know what's going on there. I think we're set to go. They should have told me to contact ground for taxi. He never said to stay with him, did he? Let's go over to ground. Should already be in. 21,855. Yep. And then what?
Speedbird
do we
828, Squawk 7270.
Some British Airways on the ground. That's tower frequency.
Speedbird 828, ground.
Yeah, sorry, it's squawking 7270 for Speedbird 828.
I don't know what that auto throttle warning is. We'll soon find out when I've got to handle it myself.
Speedbird 828, confirmed squawking 7270.
We've got a slow coach on mic. I'll just give him a second to get back to him with that. Just loaded the video.
Emirates 8 Juliet, remain this frequency.
What is that, Emirates 8 Juliet?
See, I didn't get that.
Speedbird 828, give way to the Ryanair behind you, stand 49er, push and start approved, face west.
Face west, give away to the Ryanair behind me, Speedbird 828.
Okay.
Before Tango Echo on the
Easy 4 Tango Echo, Manchester ground, good afternoon. Taxi stand 6 via Alpha, Charlie and Lima.
6 Alpha Charlie Lima, easy for Tango Echo.
Almost stepped on him. Manchester ground, good afternoon. Tomjet 121 is at stanza 204. Ready taxi, please. No push and start required as the simulator thought it appropriate me facing out already. Thank you.
Tomjet 121, Manchester ground, hello. Roger, hold position, 5-minute delay.
Holding position for Tomjet 121. Why is there a 5-minute delay then?
Ground as 161 Charles for taxi.
Nobody here.
Easy 161 Charlie, taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 23 right via Juliet Echo, Foxtrot, Kilo and Juliet.
Why does it sound like it's about to burst down?
Juliet 1 via Juliet Echo, Foxtrot, Kilo and Juliet, easy 161 Charlie.
Finish my brew. Plenty of traffic. Let me have a look on SimAware, see what's oh, there's loads. Being too aware, just well out of way, but there's loads. Oh my days. So let's have a, I'll bring it up, save me kind of explaining in. So this is what that's in Manchester looks like at the moment. We're here, and where's it going? Privately registered. Okay, so you don't need any kind of clearance.
Tomjet 121, taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 23 right via November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Taxi holding point Juliet 1 via November Charlie, Echo, Delta, Papa, Kilo and Juliet, Tomjet 121. There's plenty lining up and waiting, isn't there? Bring this back down so I can see.
Speedbird 828 facing west, ready for taxi.
Took me by surprise there. Let's have a look.
Speedbird 828, give way to the EasyJet A320, taxiing opposite direction, taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 23 right via Juliet.
Give way to the A320, taxi holding point Juliet 1 via Juliet, Speedbird 828.
You see, I didn't get told to go over to ground either, but at the same time I weren't asked to stay on his frequency on Clave's delivery, so used a bit of initiative there. Obviously I need taxi, I'm going to contact ground. And we aren't being shouted at yet, so that's good. Make sure there's not going to be anybody doing something they shouldn't be doing. Quite a few departures out today. Get these, they're all on, it's all good. We are on Delta. I do fly Manchester quite a bit, so I
Manchester
got an
ground,
idea.
Logan 170 Alpha is on Foxtrot, looking for parking.
Logan 17 Zulu Alpha taxi stand 41 via Kilo and Juliet Foxtrot.
Delta Papa.
Kilo Juliet Foxtrot for stand 41, Logan 17 Zulu Alpha.
That's Papa. Stutters. Almost missed it there.
United, correction, Emirates 8 Juliet, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom at 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom 2.8, Juliet, bye-bye.
Easy 161 Charlie, no further ATC
I
available.
was
Unicom
watching my
at 122.8, goodbye.
Papa Kilo G.
Unicom 128 is your 61 Charlie, cheers, goodbye.
Speedbird 828, no further ATC available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
122.8, good day.
Left on Kilo here.
Manchester ground easy 5 to Quebec. Zulu at stand 4, Airbus A320 seeking aircraft clearance to Paris as well. With this mission
Easy
Zulu
5 to Quebec. Zulu, don't have a flight plan for you, please follow. Apologies, I have found it. Cleared to Paris Charles Gaulle via the Samba 1 Romeo departure, squawk 5410.
We're on Kilo all the way to the end now.
And easy 5 to Quebec Zulu, cleared to Paris as well via December 1 Romeo departure. Squawk 5410 for 5 to Quebec with
What
Quebec
I'm
Zulu.
not understanding, unless clearance, yeah, clearance delivery
Read
has
that
gone
correct,
offline. That's
contact me
why.
when we're ready for push and start.
That's fine.
Oh, we're cool. 5 to
I was
Quebec
wondering
Zulu.
why people were contacting ground for clearance when clearance delivery is online, however they have gone offline, so that's why I've not been shouted at. Again, any aircraft you see here now on your left, they're all ingested by VATSIM, so they're all pilots waiting to go or coming. And there's a queue.
Manchester ground, good afternoon. Easy 39 Quebec Papa, type A320 Neo, stand 5, information Kilo, request clearance to Prague.
Prague. Now, we're not really
Easy
holding
39 Quebec Papa, cleared to Prague. Standby number 1 for clearance. Apologies. Break. Tom J at 121. Over to Unicom. No further ATC available.
Tomjet 121 over to Unicom, thank you very much. Good day. Why? Parking brake set.
Speedbird 828.
Tower's
Are
gone
you still
offline.
on this frequency?
I know I should have come on a little bit sooner. So there we go, Unicom. Jesus Christ. So no ATC for departure today. So now we will contact everybody else simultaneously that's waiting in front of us. Because they've had to go over to Unicom, I think some pilots will think to themselves there's not there we go again. Some pilots will think to themselves that there's not really much point being on VATSIM if they're just going to go straight over to Unicom. However, I like to stick around. It's a VATSIM flight. If you get a controller, a ground controller has just come on. Oh dear. Why have they just reappeared? Away. Let me find out who that is at front. And apparently there's a run. Yep, it's rolling. Rotated, and he is away. Oh. Let's have a look. What come up on there? It was just flaps, weren't it? Or takeoff. It's just flaps which are set. Should have things like landing lights, and there's another 2 things I think that should be on there. Have a look. After takeoff, auto throttle discharge. I'm guessing. I don't know what that's. Look. Flight control is normal. No idea. Unarm and rearm the auto throttle, and it seems to have gone away. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's gone away. I don't know if it's because the button on the Bravo just went in the right position, maybe. This looks like somebody's buzzing around in a jet. It's descending quite rapidly. This should be fun. See if I can't pinpoint him. Okay. That has he had to just go around? Because surely not. What's going on here? This is very interesting. Nobody's talking to one another. Manchester traffic, Tomjet 121 holding Juliet 2 for runway 23 right, Manchester traffic. That might encourage people. They should be talking. Tower's online. There's a ground on tower online, 118,630. Let me get it in. See if anybody's talking on it. 630. Let's listen, see if he's clearing people. Tomjet 121 Manchester Tower.
Tomjet 121 Manchester Tower, good afternoon, hold Juliet 1.
Holding Juliet 1, Tomjet 121. Well, there. Nice of him to contact us, wasn't it? At least we're talking to somebody now. We had a little bit of a moment of madness there. Pilot's going rogue.
Speedbird 820, sorry for the late contact, holding short, 2-3 right on Juliet Romeo. Juliet 1, sorry.
Speed 828 Manchester Tower, hello, no problem, I've just logged on. Just recycle your squawk 7270.
Speedbird 828, sorry, it keeps changing off fixed hour now.
Speedbird 828, no problem, squawk 7270 for me.
Squawking 7270 for Speedbird 828.
Tower, hello, Mercy Juliet.
Mercy Juliet, Manchester Tower, good afternoon, behind the landing A300 short, final lineup runway 23 right, behind.
Behind the landing, traffic line up wait 23 right, Mercy Juliet, behind.
Speedbird 828, behind the departing Emirates A320 Neo, lineup runway 23 right, behind.
After the departing A320 Neo, line up for Speedbird 828.
I wasn't even on Unicom, but oh well. He's a bit wobbly. Is he making that? Is he stalled?
Wow.
Yes. I feel sorry for that pilot, he ate shit right before threshold, but anyway.
Welcome to VATSIM, Emirates 8 Juliet, surface winds 200 degrees, 14 knots from a 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 23 right, Mercy Juliet.
We've all been there.
That's Tomjet 121 behind the departing British Airways 737 lineup runway 23 right, behind.
Tower, I currently have 2 aircraft in front of me at the moment. Tomjet 121.
Tomjet 121, no problem, I'll tell you to line up when I need you to.
Perfect, thank you. Tomjet 121. So what's he doing? He's not squawking. Something's going on there. Come on, the weather's coming in. He's going to hold Juliet 1. What's he doing? What are you doing? You can't do that. I suppose it can, but it's a bit soon, right? I think he's in a lighter aircraft, but oh well. Let's hold Juliet 1. Speaking of, we've all been there with the crashing before threshold there. Not so long.
Spirit 828, surface winds 200 degrees, 14 knots from my 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Approaching.
Clear for takeoff 23 right, Speedbird 828.
And I stalled out.
Emirates 8 Juliet, no further ATC. You can monitor Unicom 122, decimal 8, enjoy your flight.
Unicom 2, there's
The
1 to 2
FMC gave
decimal
me
8, Mercy
2
Juliet,
over
right.
approach speed, and I followed it.
And Tomjet 121 line up from my 23 right.
Line up 23 right, Tomjet 121. Let me just check he's gone. Jesus, close sequencing. Airport pub. Looks closed again. They should put some people in there, any builds. And let's get landing lights on. I am in the process of building my overhead. Make life a bit easier, changing views around and things. Runway heading is set.
Tomjet 121, surface winds 200 degrees, 14 knots from my 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 23 right, clear for takeoff, Tomjet 121.
Speedbird 828, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, enjoy your flight.
Over Unicom 122.8, Speedbird 828. Good day.
Okay, park brake set. Let's get release parking brake. Bit of forward pressure. I can almost feel the power. Just trying to rotate nicely. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Say positive rate, it's a steep rate. All throttle in. And flaps. Wow. What's going on there? That's quite interesting. Let me just check we are. Check that. Vertical speed is way too high. Something going on just off our nose there. I'm still know that.
Tomjet 121, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8, see ya.
122.8 for Tomjet 121. Thank you very much. Good day. Let's go to Unicom. Something going on there. There's plenty of lights there. I want to know what that is. Airspeed is a little high. I didn't select 250. That's going to create a bit of a messy departure, that I think. So as per departure charts, we will maintain 5,000 feet. Manchester traffic, Tomjet 121 is Cookson 1 Romeo departure, 5,000 feet Manchester traffic. This is where nobody talks.
Manchester traffic, Halem 6-1 Alpha. Continue on the Rossif 1 Foxtrot arrival with a Mike Charlie Tango transition. Manchester traffic.
Nobody uses the Mike Charlie Tango transition anymore. Can't do that, I don't think. I say that just because the last time I tried doing that, they got well mad on that sim. The pilots.
Liverpool declining third and way 27. Shamrock 44 Alpha Papa.
People are talking. Let's have a look at this. After takeoff, checklist is complete. Descent will be the next one. Nav display. Get that up. Seatbelts are on.
Liverpool traffic, easy 3480 has vacated runway 27.
We're here in Liverpool.
Liverpool traffic, easy Shamrock 44 Alpha Papa, take off runway 27.
Liverpool is just here, that's why we're here in them. Does look nice, Manchester. After this next turn we'll increase speed, I think. Transition altitude was 6.5, weren't it? That's something else I can get in here. Where was? I can't think where it would be enough. 6,500. And I think it gives me a bit of a. It doesn't change it automatically, which is a bit of a shame. But it gives me an altitude warning. Does look lovely, Manchester. got a few longer stutters today as opposed to the micro stutters. That I usually get. That's not very reassuring. In fact, while we are just cruising along here, this is the waypoint we're aiming for. That's why I'm going to initiate the climb there. We'll go straight up to cruise from there, since we're on Unicom. Let's have a look at that checklist for before takeoff, pre-takeoff. So pre-takeoff checklist that we should have done. I've got a paper one. Takeoff flaps, speed brakes, retracted instruments checked, landing lights on, strobe light on, parking brakes off. So to say that this only gives you before takeoff, it just gives you flaps. There's quite a lot missing there. I knew there were. Are we at? Yeah. Let me. Increase that now. Hopefully nose will come down a little bit. Actually, we've passed the waypoint now. So we can start our climb now and cruise today. It's flight level 380. And if we select vertical speed, we can still be climbing at 24 feet per minute. Airspeed's good below 10,000. Keep landing lights on. Weather's taking over a little bit here. Let's have a look out here. Okay, transition altitude was 6.5, so we'll get that. Apparently I've got to lower that. Oh, no I don't. Do I? No we don't. 6.4, 6.5. It came up there warning, so we're okay. Let's have a look at flight level there to there, and that's climbing at 2,500 feet per minute, yeah. But this is why I get warnings on takeoff roll about checklists, because I don't do it in here, and for this reason you misses bits out. But obviously not going through it here, I could go through and check everything, but it just takes time. It's not really any point. There's approximately flight level 100. We'll get them out. Landing lights can come off. Taxi lights can come off. Speed can increase now. I'm going to bring the speed up gradually. So let's watch us coming out of these clouds here. We're probably going to pass a centre on the way down. What's Manchester got on at minute? Tower, ground, yep, in 80s. It's pretty well staffed. Lovely looking clouds. I say lovely looking, they're probably not nice to fly through, but look nice at a distance. we're headed straight for them. Hopefully we'll flight level 130.
Manchester traffic Airbus A320 departed 23 right, proceeding direct, so back.
See, I could have proceeded direct, but again in the default 787 you've got to delete waypoints, delete your legs. If I've got direct Bepi now, for example, I would have to delete Athos, delete, and then it'd take me direct there. Really do need a direct 2 function, especially for VATSIM. I'm going to increase my speed gradually because putting it straight up to Mach 0.85 seems to take its time, you know, maybe a few minutes into cruise level before it actually reaches that speed. I've worked out that doing it in small increments is much more better for performance. Flight level 190, we will reduce rate of climb. It should be plain sailing until we reach a centre. So let me have a look, zoom out, see if we're even gonna. We are gonna pass through London West control, so I'm going to expect actually within the next couple of minutes. So you'll get a loud beeping noise, deafening. Let me put it in anyway. Let me put it in anyway. It will be 121 decimal correction. 126 080. As soon as I get that contact me, which should be now. Change that over. Actually, what flight levels are they controlling? It doesn't say. Normally they'll only control you over a certain altitude. But that beep's going to be deafening, so get ready, people. We've exceeded flight level 190, so reduce rate of climb. 1900 feet per minute. Let's go ahead and contact him ourselves.
Tom Jet 55. When ready, descend flight level 270 level altnet.
270 level altnet, Tom Jet 55.
Ryanair 9228, establish LS 12.
Ryanair 9228. Surface wind at Nuki 200 degrees, 31 knots, gusting 48 knots, runway 12, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 12, Ryanair 9228.
London Control, Tom Jet 121 is flight level 220.
Tom Jet 121, London Control, hello, climb, flight level 370.
Flight level 370 for Tom Jet 121.
Gemstone 2, Charlie Bravo, turn right, heading 270 degrees, when established localizer, runway 230, clear to land.
I think they like it when you contact them
Right,
first.
heading 270 when established, runway 330, clear to land, Gemstone 2 Charlie Bravo.
It also says
Gemstone 2, Charlie Bravo. My apologies, I'm absolutely mad today. It's once localizer established, descend glide path.
Once localizer established, descend glide path, Gemstone 2 Charlie Bravo.
London Control, Ryanair 9 Golf November, flight level 380, inbound Lima Alpha Mike.
Ryan 9 Golf number, still outside my airspace. Yeah, stay on Unicom please unless you get contact me from another controller.
We'll go Ryanair 9 Golf November.
London Control, Golf Kilo Yankee Lima Echo is a Civis Vision Jet, Niki Airport, requesting guide departure Dublin.
Golf Kilo Yankee Lima Echo, Roger, clearance on taxi, airport ready for startup.
We're ready to start up, to be fair. Golf Lima Echo, and we'll copy on taxi.
Golf Lima Echo, Roger, start approve. QNH at Newquay is 1007.
Start QNH 1007, Golf Lima Echo.
Jersey Number Tango, radar control service.
Radar control, Jersey 2 Tango.
London, hello, Virgin 294 November. Sorry, we had a bit of connection issue, but we're flight 390.
Virgin 24 number, Roger, Squawk 7773, Zurich 1 Hotel, arrival Heathrow.
Zurich 1 Hotel 7773, Virgin 24 November.
Flight control, Tomjet 460, back in cockpit. Tomjet 460, London Control, Roger.
Virgin 45 Whiskey request flight level 380 now, if you can accommodate.
Virgin 45 Whiskey, Roger, climb flight level 380.
Thank you, climb flight level 380, Virgin 45 Whiskey.
He asks
London Shuttle 15 Charlie.
to do on the control certain flight levels.
Shuttle 15 Charlie, London Control, pass the message.
Shuttle 15 Charlie, we're in Airbus 320 near stand 10 at Jersey with Charlie. Clearance to Heathrow, please.
Jersey 15 Charlie, you're clear to Heathrow, Oris 1 Delta departure, Squawk 7273.
Clear to Heathrow, Oris 1 Delta 7273, Shuttle 1 Charlie.
Shuttle 1 Charlie, 15 Charlie, read back correct. And Virgin 24 November, Squawk mode Charlie.
Golf Lima Echo, away taxi at Newquay, we are north side, stand 21.
Did work this last time. Kind of had to. I don't know how it works, but hopefully it's down anyway.
PC 17 Papa Foxtrot taxi, hold short runway 27, report ready. Golf Lima Echo, you're north side, just looking for you on the map just now. No, Jersey, question. Golf Lima Echo taxi via Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
We'll taxi via Alpha, holding Alpha 1, Golf Lima Echo.
Jersey 2 Number Tango, contact London Control now on frequency 134, this one 905. Goodbye.
14905, Jersey 2 Tango, cheerio.
Easy 71 Juliet Alpha is ready for taxi.
The Virgin Airways, that.
Easy 71 Juliet Alpha taxi, 100 Alpha X-ray, report ready.
Taxi to holding point Alpha X-ray and will report when ready. Easy 71 Juliet Alpha.
Use that.
Virgin 24 November, descend 5140 level Zurich.
He's going to GFK.
So level 140 level Zurich, Virgin 24 November.
Currently 5,000 below. So we're okay.
Tomjet 460, leave my airspace, Mont Unicom 122.8, goodbye. Ryanair 9229, descend to flight level 50.
Sun Flight 50, Ryanair 90229.
London Control, hello, easy 41 Tango Hotel at Bristol. Do you receive my PDC request?
Easy 41 Tango Hotel, negative, I forgot to switch on, I was too busy, but stand by.
Great, thank you. Easy 41 Tango Hotel, standing by.
And Easy 41 Tango Hotel, if you try again now, it should come through.
We'll go 41 Tango Hotel.
Good afternoon, Ryanair 90 November Golf with you, flight level 380, direct to Sydney.
See, I don't say with you and then flight level because apparently the controllers hate
Ryanair
it.
90 November Golf, London Control, hello. Squawk of 0730.
Squawk 0730.
I shouldn't hear anything now until I'm leaving his airspace, but it's always nice to listen in.
And London, good evening, American 23 Heavy, 350.
American 23 Heavy, London Control, hello, squawk 7653.
7653 momentarily, American 23 Heavy.
Shuttle 15 Charlie, stand 10, ready for push.
Shuttle 15 Charlie, push and start approved for runway 27.
Push not approved for 26, was that? So 15 Charlie.
My apologies for 26.
Tokyo Yankee Lima Echo, ready runway 12 Nikki.
Golf Lima Echo, roger. After departure, runway 2 Christian 12. Left turn direct to Nix Key. Climb to flight level 100 and squawk 4230.
After departure, left turn to Nikki, flight level 100, stalking 4230, Golf Nickel.
Golf Lima Echo, reback correct. Runway 12, surface wind is 20 degrees, 18 knots, gusting 30 knots. Runway 12, clear takeoff.
Left takeoff 12, Golf Kilo Yankee Lima Echo, thank you.
Easy 71 Juliet Alpha is ready to go.
1000 below.
Easy 17 Juliet Alpha, surface wind at Bristow is 200, 18 gusting 30, runway 27, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, easy 71 Juliet Alpha.
Remember, Juliet Bravo, I've not heard you one single time, please try again. Tom Juliet 55, minus Unicorn, 122.8, goodbye.
Unicorn, thank you very much.
I should get
right at 90 number Golf. It is a disregard arrival until lead hasn't come up.
If I disregard right at 90 November Golf.
Under control, good afternoon. KLM 308 on the ICTAM 1 Bravo arrival runway 27 Bristol.
See, even though we've levelled off at flight level
KLM 308 London Control, hello.
Still struggling to reach.
Squawk of 3560.
But I think probably something I'm doing wrong.
3562 KLM 308.
Easy 17 Foxtrot, please check your microphone. You're very, very quiet compared to everyone else on the ground at Jersey. Golf Lima Echo, turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left heading 270, Golf Yankee Lima Echo.
Right at 9229, fly heading 290 degrees.
Right heading 290 degrees, right now 9229.
According to Simaware, I'm 500 feet below. It looks like, looking at that, it looks like I've got smoke in cockpit, doesn't it? Brighten it up a little bit.
Easy 17 Papa Foxtrot, surface wind at Jersey is 220, runway 26 clear takeoff.
What am I at? 36 feet? Yeah, I know. Yeah. So, apparently I am.
And all stations, I'm going to close now. So rider 9229, resume navigation direct to center fix runway 12.
Resume all navigation to ILS 12, runner 90229.
Apologies, I'm just looking down at my chat now. Pizza and
I'm
bacon,
passing
hi.
altitude
I hope you have a good
6,000 feet, turn right direct Nixie,
Thank you very
and
much.
once you
Hope
come
you're
onto
having a
this
good day
way,
too.
goodbye.
Can the other person say hi?
Once passing 6,000, we'll turn right
Hello,
toward Nixie
welcome.
and we'll go to Unicorn, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Right, Virgin 24 number, contact Heathrow Director on frequency 119.730. Goodbye.
19730 Virgin 24 November, bye bye.
Under control, Tomjet 121 requests further climb.
Tomjet 121, you need to be on a odd level on your routing, so would you like 37 or 39?
Could I take 39 for Tomjet 121, please?
Tomjet 121, roger. Climb for 390 M1 to Unicom 122.8. Goodbye.
Unicom 122.8 and flight level 390 for Tomjet 121, goodbye.
Continental 76 for 350 inbound at Hav.
Continental 76, my apologies, I'm now going to close, so stay on Unicom please. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, and don't shout down your mic when you get there. Jesus Christ. Yep. Just while we climb now, we've been handed over to Unicom, so we're still inside London Control, and he could still very well contact me. But he has just sent me off to Unicom, so after London Control there is nothing in the way, I don't think. Northern Talk, let me just double check. Possibly Shanwick Centre, possibly. I don't think for the length of time I'll be under his airspace to be any point in contacting me. I just literally nick the corner, so for the time being I'm just going to take a quick break. 390 coming up. Airspeed should increase. Temps and pressures. nav. Auto throttle. Looking good. Be right back, guys. me do instrument checks. We are at Mach 0.85 now, which is good, maintaining it flat level 390. I don't believe that was the cruise altitude we were given. We were at 3.8, but we'll live with that. What I'm going to do, just because I don't normally do anything whilst we're cruising, instrument checks, temps and pressures, don't believe they ever move, engines, okay, we're still on the LNAV. LNAV's still engaged, autofocus still engaged, and autopilot still engaged. I do this and say this because it is a default aircraft and it does have its kinks. There or there, we're still following LNAV. Instrument checks complete. Right, so because I don't normally do anything during flight, what I'm going to do now, actually, after an event a few weeks ago, whereby the FMC gave me the wrong approach speeds, and it's going to do it again now. Index approach, watch this, 122 knots it's going to give me. So gross weight on landing is going to be, let me just load that up. Maximum landing weight, estimated landing weight, after fuel burn, etc. is 1735. Right, put that in there. Now, it's given me a landing speed of 121 knots at flat 30. Now I tried that into, I think it was Ibiza, and we landed in the Balearic Sea because it was far too slow. I trusted this information and I was wrong to do so, so we'll be flat 30. Now then, let me just do a quick search here on Google, get a bit of an idea. Calculate landing and approach speeds. Obviously we know that it's going to depend on the winds at Tenerife South. In essence, if you've got a 10 knot headwind and you want to land at 150 knots, you would put a VREF of 160 knots in. Which I know. So before I do this, I'll wait while I can get the wind information up at Tenerife. Let's see if there is anybody controlling down there. I've lost me. I've lost where we are on map here. Right, there's an ATIS online down at Tenerife South. Right, okay, so the ATIS as it stands is expecting ILS Zulu approach runway 07. So let's have a look at that. Approach. ILS Shuttle, we'll take that out. It's going to be an ILS Zulu. The SAMAS transition. Execute. Current ATIS, information Bravo, Projectile less Zulu. Wind 070 at 28 knots. Transition level 70. Alright, so 28 knots, which will obviously be a headwind. Where's the Q&H? The Q&H is in there. No, 8 is 1026, okay. Sorry, 1026. Because we're European. No, we're not allowed to say 1026 on network. Got a pronunciation number. This is only current. It probably will change. So yeah, so 28. That's in. Index approach. So it'll be flat 30. So we're gonna land. I'm gonna try 145 knots today. So it's gonna be 173 is gonna be our reference speed today. That's what we'll do. It's good. Engine instruments look good. Pressures and temps, I don't think they ever move. L now, bought for autopilot. All good. Again, I can see there's one person watching. Hope whoever it is enjoying. Video. If I haven't already mentioned, and you weren't watching from the beginning at least, we are headed to Tenerife, South Sofia, Reina Sofia. Expected ILS 07. I've chosen Tenerife today because next week I am going to purchase the scenery for there, so I want to see how it looks now, currently. It's probably going to be a little bit dark by the time we get there, but how airports look at night is important to me because that's when I'll do most of my flying. Very cloudy at the minute. Do try to keep everything live, weather, time of day and things like that, so what we see outside should be what it's like in real life. However, Manchester looked a bit grey but sunny at the same time, when outside my window in Lancashire it's absolutely pigging it down. Sometimes live weather gets it right, sometimes it don't. Getting sick of this boring library though. Not so sure how to find my 2-in-1s that I've downloaded. Got a bit of a crosswind there. As you can see, we are a bit sideways at the minute, but still good. I've not changed that over. ATIS is ILS Zulu Yankee, so what's that? ILS Zulu via Zanos, yes. That's the one. Should we go miss, that's going to be our hold point until, should there be somebody on tower, vectors back around again for another approach. Might spice things up a bit and just go mist anyway. Try a hold there, I'm not so sure. We do have a hold function. Open legs. I can't remember how to... hold. Next hold. Target speed. We'd have to enter that. Quad radial. I'm sure I'd look at the charts and that would give me that kind of information, like distance. I think it would know anyway, I think. Should we need to enter the hold. Yeah, we could observe Tenerife. Check out some of the views. I'm just looking at. I don't think we would see Mount TD from the hold. I don't think we would. We would in distance, of course, but this one here is Mount TD. Still an active volcano, I believe. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a heliport here. That's for they do air tours in Tenerife for quite a large fee. You can travel via helicopter. Takes you around TD. I have witnessed one doing some rather ridiculous stunts for a tour flight, but I would have loved to have been on board that. They are quite expensive. Yeah, so in the store I'm going to be buying Reina Sofia next week. I think it's approximately £17. Or they do Reina Sofia and Laguna in one pack for pennies more. I think buying both for the same price as one's got to sacrifice quality, I'm sure. Makes sense. I'll check them both out before making the purchase. Destination ETA. Again, as I stress in most of my videos, that ETA with Navigraph seems to be to this point, the beginning of the arrival. It's quite a long arrival. Comba. That's going to be to Comba. That's how it usually works anyway. What's this? Portugal. Don't know what's here. Do instrument checks. Okay, flight levels maintained. Speed Mach 0.85. It's good. LNAV, we are still on LNAV. LNAV is still engaged. Autothrottle still engaged. Flight directors, autopilot still engaged. Flight level hold, yeah. Engine instruments, good. Temperature pressures, don't believe they ever change. Instrument checks complete. I do like to do it every now and again just to make sure that we're maintaining what we should be doing. That is blinding. Noticed I've done it again. My call sign for a VATSIM should be 211. I think I've been calling that out, to be fair. VATSIM have 121. Now let me see what I put in SimBrief. It's going to be 211. SimBrief 211, yep. And we are in fact 121, so just bear that in mind. Let's try and locate us. Far western tip of France. Lima Foxtrot Romeo Bravo. There we are. We've found us. Altitude actually matches now. Exactly flight level 390. Ground speed of 455 knots, 456, close enough. Control wise, I think we're going to miss it. Yeah. We're definitely going to miss the next control zone, so it's Unicom pretty much all the way. unless somebody comes online meanwhile, of course. Longer flight today, a little under 3 hours before we actually arrive. Yeah, hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, that is blinding. In real life flight, this is kind of the worst kind of weather you could expect, because I'm slightly photosensitive, so sunglasses are an absolute must while flying. And it's not so bad there, but in real life, if you get this out of your window, it's, for me, it's like it's a total whiteout, and my eyeballs start melting. Nice to see. Well, say blinding. And then the default 787, I don't think there are any visors, active visors you can use. I don't think. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just an accent for those unruly passengers, and gloves to conceal your identity. Need to try and incorporate this a little bit more, the electronic flight bag. It does work, it's just it's not doing what I'm expecting it to do. Working in conjunction with the FMC. So I kind of just leave it alone for now. I'll watch plenty of videos and learn how to do that properly. Hopefully somebody comes along and brings us a study level 787. I am considering going to the 737 after recent real life developments and opportunities that have come across. I was held back by a few certain aspects of the application process. I didn't have this knowledge, I didn't have that knowledge over, so this year I think I'm going to sort myself out there. See how we go. Checked, but if there's anybody watching, want any specific views or information, camera angles, all that, don't be afraid to pipe up in chat. I'm sat here doing notes, monitoring. Hopefully as we get closer, some of the controllers will come online at Tenerife. So a couple of options, 2 or 3 options come up for something other than a default 787 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and none of them are Quality Wings. I don't think Quality Wings has ever come into Microsoft, to be honest with you. It'd be well worth a purchase whilst I was on X-Plane. So we've got Horizon Simulations, Boeing 787-9 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Initially I don't like the idea of that because we're flying a Dash 10, and this, if I'm not mistaken, this puts all the systems and everything else in of a Dash 9. Then you have to download the Dash 9 libraries also, and just complicates things because the 10's much bigger and heavier, performs differently as well. Then there's the Kuro 7878. Again, it's not a 10. Rosobo 78710 realism mod. I don't know what that does. Let's have a look. So the realism mod, modification. Let's have a look actually.